So if you shopped with M&S online or you used a click and collect service, the chances are you've heard about their cyber attack. Their cyber attack cost M&S over 300 million in profits and caused chaos across the board with their distribution systems too. They're only just resuming to some normality. And what's worse is the way in which the attackers managed to get into the systems. It wasn't sophisticated. They phoned up their customer services operators posing as IT staff. So joining me today is Deepak, who's founding director of ServQual. Deepak, so you actually deal with hackers and you've negotiated with them previously. What are your thoughts on the cyber breach incident?
Yeah, first of all, thanks for having me here and talking about this. I talk about this all day long, and you must have heard there are more recent incidents have happened, and yeah. So with MNS, it's unfortunate what happened, and a lot of this goes back to the security culture and awareness through the organization, because MNS, no short of infrastructure, they have state-of-the-art infrastructure, they have budget, but if you have all the systems in the world, but still if your people are not educated and there is no right security culture that's flowing from top to bottom, you will always have incidents like this.
Okay, so really training staff is the key.
Yes. Yes, it is. I mean, training staff, and most of the companies, they don't understand the importance of training their people, and human is the weakest link in the whole ecosystem of technology, because systems just work and it depends on people how they operate and how they manage.
Sure, okay. And you've told me stories before about negotiating with hackers and how their intentions are different. Is there anything you can share with us around that?
Yeah, so when it comes to intentions, there are different age groups who try to hack and who try to damage the infrastructure. It can be script kiddies who are just trying to learn something. We remember what happened to O2 website back in the days. It was literally somebody who was a teenager who managed to get into their website. Then there are some organizations who are state sponsored, and they have different motivations to do all this kind of activities. So it really ranges. And what happened to MNS, this was a group of really young people who just called their IT help desk, and then they pretended to be their employees, and they said, could you reset my password? And the IT help desk team, without any validation and confirmation, just reset their password. They also disabled their multi-factor authentication, which is recommended, and nowadays is mandatory for almost every single platform. So this is exactly rolls back to the security awareness and culture that we spoke earlier.
And I think every business thinks it will never happen to us. We read about it with others, and we were talking about this Jaguar Land Rover more recently, and Salesforce as well. So at Hartley Law, we've got the Cyber Plus accreditation, which is a step up from Cyber Essentials, and we have an external auditor who checks that our systems are secure. Is that kind of accreditation worth having?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, almost all the organizations, they don't see an importance investing into cyber and security until they have an incident. And most of the leaders, when I ask that, are you prepared for an incident? And tomorrow, if you have a ransomware attack or if you have a power outage, like what happened to London Heathrow Airport a few months ago, and they are not prepared, and rather they are not prepared to answer the questions like this. They don't like, and it's quite impressive what Hartley Law is doing. You've got Cyber Essentials Plus, which is very impressive for the size of organization you have, and it shows that commitment towards your customer data and data protection and privacy, and that's really impressive. And I think that it goes a long way when you want to build the customer trust, and we at ServQual also trying to establish the same thing. So I think that is really impressive.
Okay, thank you.